This is the retelling of the lives of free intergalactic merchants who, at this stage, are in the most ill-starred situations on the most unexpected planet. Starring Ryan Avon as Colin, Toby Hall as Mark, and Annie Yu as Jane. Welcome to your fate. Now is your time to question. Are we alive?
First, it was Alpha Delta, then Sigma Prime. Now we're here. Where even is here? Huh? Looks like we don't know. Well, it's official. We're trapped!
Suck it up, Colin. At least we have enough resources to get by.
Jane's not wrong there.
When am I ever wrong?
Remember those vines back on Sigma?
If you're gonna mention those vines again, then I'll leave you to clean up this mess.
Wouldn't be the first mess I've had to clean up.
Listen to the two of you and your bickering. Can we get a move on? This catastrophe won't clean itself.
Trust me, Colin. Nothing cleans itself.
Thank God we have to set up a basic hub with our resources and beautiful hair.
You mean the basic automatic setup hab kit?
Yeah, what else?
I was just making sure that you weren't bragging to no one again.
What do you mean, no one? You two are here.
And where is here?
Maybe Lance could tell us. Well, the ship's AI.
You mean the dead captain and the destroyed AI?
Exactly. Now let's just get back to work, shall we? If we don't have this ship back in order by tomorrow, I won't be very happy.
When are you ever happy?
Why do I have to be stuck here? Me of all people.
You're not the only one here, hun.
Yeah, Jane. We're in this together until we can get home. Whenever that is.
Agreed. From now on we stick together. No being greedy with food, and let's not try to fight with one another.
What if someone who we don't know lands here?
I think we should be peaceful, because they might be our way off this boring, desolate, isolated rock hanging in the midst of...
In my opinion, we need a leader. I vote myself.
Of course you do.
Come to think of it, you probably are our best chance at diplomacy with others.
What about my majestic voice?
You can be the flirt if we need you.
Really? The flirt?
Don't see why not.
Fine.
Alright, I give up. I'm heading back to the hab. I need to make sure my plants are okay.
Do you expect us to clean up this mess for you, princess?
Of course not. Let's just take a break.
Agreed, even though I'd love to get this over and done with.
Look, Colin, we'll come back tomorrow, search what's left of the cockpit for the transmission console, and bring it back to base. Will that satisfy you?
What do you think I've been trying to do for the last 12 hours? Look for Mr. Snuggles, my cuddle buddy.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Let's go then.
And now a message from this episode's sponsor.
Are you hip to be square? Are you fond of neckbeards? Are you looking for the newest styles? Are you an alpha male? Then buy a fedora today. Make all the beta males jealous. Cheap and easy to wear. Find one at your local $2 store today.
Why did we set up the hub so far from the ship?
Ah yes, of course. 100 feet from the crash site is the safest distance from the site, so we don't get killed if the ship explodes in a fiery blaze of glory.
100 feet in meters is what?
30 meters?
And how do you know that this is the safest and closest?
Basic physics, or chemistry, or chemistrics. I don't remember. Nonetheless, there is a very low level of oxygen here on Birdo 3, so any explosion wouldn't expand very far.
Wait a second, Birdo 3?
Yeah, name of the planet.
So do you actually know where we are?
Not at all, just named it that.
Why Bodo 3?
Well, it's based on a planet I read about. It's very similar to this planet, arid desert, mostly unknown and unexplored. All lacks one detail: life.
What book did you read it in? If it's a real name from an actual planet, then you can't call this Birdo 3.
Well, how do I explain this? It's the name of a fake planet from a book called A Guide to the Mario World. I mean Star Wars Universe, 2nd edition.
Doesn't that involve a copyright infringement?
Not really. Star Wars was made over 1,000 years ago.
Then how do you know about it?
It was very, very popular.
No, it's probably because you're a massive nerd.
So what if I am? If it wasn't for Star Wars, then I wouldn't be here.
Damn it, Star Wars.
What was that?
Nothing. I'm gonna make some lunch, then clean the toilets. All I ever do is clean. All I ever do is clean.
Enjoy. I'm gonna go feed my plants.
Anyone mind if I put on my radio show?
It's Young Cat Attacks, right?
Episode 1. Yes?
Go for it. I'd love to hear someone else's voice.
It's destroying the city!
We have to stop it and save the citizens!
Is that a person on its head?
Mwahahaha!
She looks a little too happy for someone who's run on the back of a giant young cat.
You can say that again, there must be some way to stop it.
You know, I've heard that to destroy such a horrible creature, we would need music.
What type of music?
The worst sort. The Rickroll.
Oh hell, that's my weakness too!
Dude, it's easily everyone's weakness. Where do we find such horror?
Only one person. One whose name has been passed down through the millennia in ancient scriptures and passages from generation to generation brought down. His name is Yor.
Why this music though?
Young cat feeds off annoyance. Its weakness is something that is more annoying than itself. For example,
The Rickroll.
afraid so.
Stay tuned for the thrilling second part of this undefinably epic trilogy.
I guess we'll wait till tomorrow to listen to the second part.
We could just listen to it now, you know. You downloaded the whole miniseries, remember?
That's true, and I could, but no. I'm not one to binge. It's an unhealthy behavior, and it leads to difficulties in later life.
Fine.
Also, I'm finished my lunch. Time to clean the toilets. All I ever do. Clean the toilets. All I ever do.
Has to be somewhere on this ship. Damn it, Lance, what the hell did you do in here? What caused you to crash this hunk of metal?
Beep. Boop. Beep. Har. I'm joking, but seriously, what is this? Am I really back? That's awesome. Now, which fool woke me up?
Hi, I'm Julian Myers and I'm the creator of this show. It's also written and directed by myself. This show is produced by Tia Teller and myself. Annie Yu played Jane, Toby Hall played Mark, and Ryan Avon played Colin. Luis Azuli Grande was the voice of our sponsor, and I was the announcer for the miniseries. In Young Cat Attacks, Anna, Toby, Ryan, and I all voiced ourselves. You can find this podcast on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/RWLivePodcast, through Twitter at twitter.com/RWLiveRadio, and on Facebook at facebook.com/RWLivePodcast. You can email us at rwlivepodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.